The Golden State Warriors' journey this season has strayed from their grand plans. After proudly securing their fourth NBA championship in just 8 years, their fortunes took a downturn. Winning games on the road became a grave challenge, and their bench unit failed to meet expectations. With their latest defeat and elimination from the playoffs, Steve Kerr has come to blame the team's compromised performance on Draymond Green's fallout with Jordan Poole. Could this be the reason for the Warriors' downfall? Join us in this video as we explore Steve Kerr's take on Draymond Green punching Jordan Poole as a compromise to the season. As the dust settles from the Warriors' valiant title defense, the focus now turns to an off-season brimming with intriguing questions. Among them, none looms larger than the future of Draymond Green, a cornerstone of Golden State's success. Green holds a player option for the upcoming season, leaving the possibility of him becoming a free agent hanging in the balance. Immediately after their elimination, Green expressed an unwavering desire to be a Warrior for the rest of my life. His sentiments resonated deeply with head coach Steve Kerr, who shared a similar desire during their exit interview. Kerr understood the immense value Green brings to the team, acknowledging that without him, their championship aspirations would dim. If Draymond's not back, we're not a championship contender, we know that, Kerr candidly admitted. He's that important to winning and to who we are, I absolutely want him back. Kerr praised Green's recent season, extolling his remarkable contributions and the profound bond forged over their 9 seasons together. However, when the subject of training camp incident arose, an unfortunate episode where Green landed a punch on Jordan Poole, Kerr's tone shifted subtly. He knows that he had a great season this year from a basketball perspective, but he knows he also compromised things by what happened back in October, Kerr disclosed regarding Green's actions. Part of him coming back next year has to be about rebuilding some of the trust and respect that he's earned here for a long period of time. One thing I love about Draymond is he's always brutally honest, and he can take that sort of critique because he knows it's the truth. Although the Warriors fell tantalizingly short of advancing to the Western Conference Finals, both Green and Kerr candidly acknowledged that this team, despite flashes of their championship pedigree, lacked the ingredients needed to seize an NBA title. A vexing 11-30 record on the road during the regular season and other confounding issues hindered their aspirations, likely rooted in a lack of trust and team chemistry, as Kerr openly conceded. After enduring a team-imposed suspension during the preseason, Green returned with unwavering determination, delivering consistent performances. Throughout the regular season, he averaged 8.5 points, 7.2 rebounds, and 6.8 assists, a testament to his enduring prowess. Additionally, Green secured his 8th All-Defense team selection, solidifying his defense prowess. Green's player option for the upcoming 2023-24 season sits at a substantial $27.6 million. At 33 years old, he may seek to opt out, pursuing a longer-term contract as he navigates the later stages of his illustrious career. The decision he ultimately makes will undoubtedly shape his future and that of the Golden State Warriors. Why Warriors should trade Green? The Golden State Warriors' journey this season has taken a downturn. Winning games on the road became a formidable challenge. Should the postseason not unfold in their favor, the Warriors could contemplate a roster overhaul during the summer, potentially involving a trade of the renowned Draymond Green. According to sources who confided in Sean Devaney of Heavy Sports, even a strong playoff run wouldn't preclude the possibility of trading Green. Ever since his preseason incident with Jordan Poole, Green's future with the Warriors has been shrouded in uncertainty. While he would need to opt into his player option if he chooses to do so, a trade might prove beneficial for both parties involved. Amidst the whispers and speculations, Green has remained resolute, contributing significantly to the Warriors' cause this season. He graced the course in an impressive 73 out of 82 games, playing an average of 31.5 minutes per contest. Green showcased his skills with 8.5 points, 7.2 rebounds, and 6.8 assists per game, shooting a commendable 52.7% from the field and 30.5% from beyond the three-point line. Moreover, other sources who also confided in Devaney divulged that the Warriors are hopeful Green opts into the final year of his contract, as it would grant them the flexibility to explore potential trades. The hope is that Draymond just decides to opt into the final year of his deal and they can proceed from there. A West GM told Devaney, "You can trade him at that point. You don't have to worry about a sign and trade and all the restrictions that come with that. You can work with him to find a place he wants to go. Or you can say to him, let's give it one more run. Be a leader. Let's win a championship here, and we'll pay you." Furthermore, during an interview with Taylor Rooks of Bleacher Report, Green hinted at a possibility of departing the Warriors in the near future. Reflecting on the business side of the sport, he confessed, "If you don't get to know the business, then you can be blindsided and be like, oh man, everything I've done, I thought I'd be there forever." Green said, "I would love to be with the Warriors forever, but I understand the luxury tax. I understand you've got these young guys in contracts up and they have to be paid. I understand all those things, and so, just for me, that's what I mean by the writings on the wall." However, despite these musings, some other people like Keith Smith of Spotrac holds a different view and predicts that Green will opt out of his contract. Nevertheless, Smith envisions a scenario where all parties involved realize the merits of remaining united, fostering an agreement on a more reasonable contract that would see Green wear the Golden State jersey for the remainder of his illustrious career. Jordan Poole's future with the Golden State Warriors, on the other hand, has become a hot topic of debate during this offseason. The 23-year-old prodigy inked a lucrative 4-year, $140 million contract in the heart of last season. However, a disappointing playoff performance has suddenly transformed his new deal into one of the most scrutinized in the entire league. Now, the Warriors find themselves facing a perplexing dilemma as they strive to strike a balance with the league's highest payroll. Considering his youthful exuberance, it would be wise for the Golden State Warriors to approach the idea of trading Jordan Poole this offseason with caution. While there may be several reasons why the Warriors would entertain the notion of parting ways with him, such as the notion that his current form renders the contract a debacle, the need to balance a roster that already allocates over $120 million to 3 guards next season, or the desire to relieve some financial strain from a payroll that cannot be sustained by mere second-round exits, there's a twist to this tale. Oddly enough, the fact that Poole's contract seems so disastrous might just be the very reason the Golden State Warriors hesitate to trade him. His value has plummeted to such depths that the Warriors would find it difficult to secure a meaningful return in any potential trade, unless they were willing to include promising young talent like Jonathan Kuminga and/or multiple valuable first-round picks. Let us not forget the reason behind the Warriors' decision to lavish Poole with such a hefty contract. He finished 4th in the NBA's Most Improved Player voting for the 2021-22 season, played a pivotal role in Golden State's championship pursuit, and was widely recognized as one of the most offensively gifted young guards in the entire league. It would be unjust to disregard these accolades less than a year after they were earned. True, his playoff performance left much to be desired, to the point where he became virtually unplayable. However, Poole's regular season was not as dire as some might portray. He averaged over 20 points per game, and though his consistency wavered at times, his best performances often proved to be game winners. He recorded 2 games with 40-plus points and an impressive 9 games with 30-plus points. There is room for optimism that Poole can reclaim his status as an all-star caliber player, the very potential the Warriors envisioned when they secured his services in the preseason. Most ill-fated contracts stem from players declining due to age or injury, neither of which applies to Poole, who is mere 23 years old and appeared in all 95 of Golden State's games this season. Is there a path for Poole to redeem himself? If such possibility exists, trading him now at rock-bottom value would pose an immense risk that could potentially haunt the franchise in the long run. The stark contrast between his best and worst performances makes it difficult to assess his true value, but for the time being, it stands at its lowest point, owing to a postseason where he averaged a modest 10.3 points on lackluster shooting percentages of 34.1% from the floor and 25.4% beyond the arc. In this delicate time of uncertainty, the Golden State Warriors must carefully weigh the potential of a remarkable turnaround against the perceived market value of a player whose stock has plummeted. The stakes are high, but the allure of Jordan Poole's untapped potential and the allure of what could be should not be hastily discarded. The creative alchemy of his basketball journey still holds the power to captivate and astound, leaving a resonating echo in the annals of basketball history. What do you think about this video? Let's hear your thoughts in the comments section down below.